5 days into a legislative session focused on redistricting, lawmakers at the state capitol finally made some progress today. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Marlisa Goldsmith.
And I'm Rolly Hoyt. Instead of COVID and mandates, they got around to talking congressional maps. THV 11's Ian Russell has been following this for us all these last 2 weeks, and it looks like the state's largest county, Ian, is destined to go from 1 representative to 3.
Yeah, really, it might look like that. This is Senator Jane English's map, and what's unique about this one is there's actually an identical version of this headed through the House right now. It's one of the first sets of bills to do this entire session. I want to point something out, though, because obviously the important thing here is what's actually on this map. So if you look here on the western side of the state, you can see that Sebastian County is split up, and then really, like you mentioned, Pulaski County is split up into 3. And of course, that made for some very heated talks here at the Capitol between senators today. Now, multiple senators across both sides of the aisle have spoken out against this bill, specifically because of the way that it splits up counties. Some, like Republican Senator Matt Pitch, say this map would hinder his Senate district in Sebastian County, which would remain split up under this. Others, like Democrat Senator Joyce Elliott, say that a map that splits counties isn't even necessary.
That would be necessary in a small state with a very dense population. That's going to happen. That's not what's necessary here. I want to be clear. It is not necessary to break up any county in the state to draw maps that are acceptable and good maps with the federal guidelines.
Now, there are other lawmakers who think this is all happening just way too fast since the map was pushed through committee just today. Despite all of those concerns, most Republicans say this map is the best option, echoing what Senator Bart Hester told me about 2 weeks ago. Whichever way you divide it, Arkansas is going to have 4 Republican representatives. Now, both the House and the Senate are back here at the Capitol tomorrow. And guys, I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves and say that this is going to be the map, but this is definitely the one that I've seen over my time here that has gotten the most traction and the most debate in both the House and the Senate. Definitely one to look out for. Reporting live at the state capitol, I'm Ian Russell, THV 11 News.
Thanks, Ian. Now, the main reason for the delays in getting around to these maps have been a string of new COVID vaccine-related bills. Yesterday, we told you about 3 pieces of law that were being passed through the Senate and sent over to the House. Of those 3, only 1 made it to the full House floor for final approval. State representatives have yet to give final approval to Bill 739, Senator Kim Hammer's proposal that, if passed, would have provided employee exemptions from federal and employer mandates when it comes to shots and vaccines. A similar bill is moving through the House. They will all get debated tomorrow when everybody reconvenes in the morning, and we will have full coverage here on THV 11 and THV11.com.